Hello, 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 and welcome to another week of CHI-Fuzion's Hot 5. Forgive me for missing last week. Last week was really crazy busy, but I am back this week. No excuses. And I am back to bring you another week of the top 5 moments in entertainment. So let's begin things and kick it off at number 5. Number 5. Is she is or is she ain't? News emerged that Kenya Moore announced her pregnancy this week during the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion show taping. According to Love B. Scott, Kenya's peach may have been in jeopardy amidst her and her husband Mark Daly's refusal to tape him on the show. Kenya has been noticeably absent from the show for the past couple episodes, and her storyline has not been relevant. On top of that, at the reunion, the seating arrangement reportedly from left to right was Kenya, Cynthia, Portia, Andy Cohen, Nene, Candy, and Sheree. In production, people are normally put at the end because they are not much of a focus. However, Kenya is said to have saved her peach by reporting that she is preggers and is due before the end of the year. In recent IG posts, she has been cryptic, saying never give up. She later edited it and added that it was not an announcement, just encouragement. After floods of congrats poured in, of course. She also posted a pic with a caption stating she wasn't feeling her best. Morning sickness, maybe? Listen, Kenya, we know you can't spill the beans before the reunion show airs, but I was always rooting for you, so I'm just going to go out on a limb and say congratulations. I'm happy for you. You've waited so long for this, and you deserve it. Babies, babies, babies. And number 4 is more baby news. Cardi B. Number 4. This week, the Cardi B pregnancy rumor mill started spinning again, and although she and fiancé Offset have continuously denied the baby rumors, close sources are saying that the boisterous Bronx rapper is about 6 months along, which may explain why her outfits have gotten bigger as of late. Recent photos that have emerged have shown Cardi B's mid-area growing. Although Cardi has suggested she was just getting, in her own words, fat, it's becoming more and more apparent why, especially after seeing her fashion selections for the iHeartRadio Music Awards. On top of that, she was also very winded during her performance. What a huge difference from the Cardi B we remember just a few short months ago. Only time will tell, and there's not much of it left. Whether there is a little card set, you got it. Whether there's a little card set on the way. Number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Craig Mack. Craig Mack, who was the pioneer of Bad Boy Records, died this week at the age of 47 due to congestive heart failure.
king is what I mean. My man, get a cup and put some change inside your hand. Shake it down. Now hold up.
Craig Mack signed on to Bad Boy and released the platinum-selling Flavor in Your Ear in 1994. Unfortunately for Mack, Diddy began to focus his attention on fellow rising star Notorious Big, and Mack was put on the back burner. Ironically, Biggie didn't like Mack at all, which may have contributed to Mack's eventual departure from the label. Mack left the industry altogether and retreated to South Carolina, where he joined the Overcomer Ministry commune, which was described by many as a cult. Nevertheless, it's where Mack found refuge up to his last breath. Dozens of industry musicians paid homage to Mack, such as Diddy and Foxy Brown. According to fellow rapper Eric Sermon, Craig Mack knew at least 6 months ago that he was dying. Craig Mack filmed a documentary that he wanted produced because he wanted to tell his story. And according to Eric Sermon, that documentary will be released soon. Stay tuned. Number 2. This time, it's not a fluke. Earlier this month, a date was leaked for the On the Run Part 2 tour, and it was posted on Beyonce's Facebook page and on Ticketmaster. They quickly took the post down, but not before B's and J's fans caught wind of it. But by then, the cat was pretty much out of the bag, so fans knew what was brewing. But this week, the Carters made it official. The news was made official through 3 simple posts on Beyonce's Instagram page, consisting of 2 pictures and a video. Jay-Z dropped his successful and revealing album 444 last year in June, but B hasn't released a new album since 2016's Lemonade. So there will be tons of anticipation around what new music she'll undoubtedly bring to the tour. So I didn't go to the first tour in 2014. I'm strongly considering going to this one. But damn, B and J, I mean, the prices. I mean, y'all got damn near over $1 billion combined. Number 1. This week's number 1 spot goes to the most over-the-top, dramatic Mantitude moment I've seen in a minute. DJ Envy walking out on the Breakfast Club interview with Desus and Mero, aka the Bodega Boys. Envy started the interview on full heat blast. He introduced the Bodega Boys as Dickhead and Pussy. Then, before any questions were asked or discussed, Envy told the guests, "We're gonna start with this. You owe my wife an apology." Envy explained to them why they needed to apologize.
We owe your wife an apology. What do we do?
When you insinuated that she was there for the check. Yes, she did. When you said she was there for the check. That's what you said exactly. I heard it.
And so you
I have
feel...
the clip right now. Yeah.
I felt like a letdown. I felt like a failure. And, you know, like I was Rashawn at home, but in the streets I was DJ Envy. So it was 2 different people. And
I didn't know DJ Envy.
Right. And it was a situation.
Well, you know them DJ Envy checks though. What? I don't know.
You know them DJ Envy checks, though. That's a little disrespectful, brother.
That was a joke, Envy.
I don't
For
play
real?
that joke when you talk about my wife.
All right, I apologize then.
You see what I'm saying? You can talk about me all day. You can make jokes to me, but when it comes about my wife and my family, it's a little disrespectful.
Envy will never do another joke about you.
You should know that, because you got kids and a wife.
No, I feel you. I hear that.
Yeah.
You really thought that was a disrespectful
Yes, it was disrespectful.
maneuver?
Yes, yeah. When my wife heard it, she thought it was disrespectful too.
Really?
Absolutely disrespectful.
Okay, I'm
Absolutely.
sorry. I thought we was cool.
I thought we was cool.
I thought it was like a jokey joke.
No,
kind
it's
of
not
thing.
a jokey joke. It's a jokey thing when you joke about
All
me.
right.
You could joke about me.
I did
all
not
day
know
long.
that. I did not know that. We have never had this conversation where you were like, your boundaries is here. Don't do this. Don't do this. You having the conversation right now. You telling me, and now I understand. You telling us do not joke. You will not hear no more jokes about your family, about your kids, about you, or nothing.
I talk about Charlamagne. I talk about Chi. I talk about you. But I'll never bring it to your wife and kids regardless.
Okay, cool. You've established that. We understand. We're claro. Boom.
Everything good?
Everything's good.
After the apology, the Bodega Boys continued to converse with Charlamagne and Angela Yee. Envy was obviously still harboring some ill will and wanted his co-host to show a little more support because as it became apparent that no one was engaging with him, he got up and walked out. Of course, the internet was quick on the draw. Memes began to surface pretty much clowning DJ Envy for his reaction to the Bodega Boys being at the Breakfast Club. Later on, DJ Envy told TMZ that everything was fine, there was no beef, and that the Bodega Boys would be invited back to the Breakfast Club. So hopefully this is just one of those male beefs that last for about 12 hours and then it blows over and it's over with. All right, guys, that's it. Another week, another episode, done. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Please subscribe so you will get all of our episodes as they're uploaded. Hit the subscription button and make sure you hit the button where you're notified when these episodes are uploaded. And then also be sure to check us out online at www.CHI-Fuzion.com. Last but not least, make sure you hit us up on all our social media platforms. And we are on Facebook, we are on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Thank you guys again. And before we go, you know how we close these things out. We give a shout out to everyone who has celebrated a birthday this week. Happy birthday. And then the few select celebrities who have celebrated birthdays this week that we've chosen to honor. Happy birthday to you. So with that said, bye guys, and we will see you next week.